Yo, what up, what up, what up? It's me, Happy Brandon Carter. We out here, man. 30 Days of Greatness, day 9. Making a lot of progress. I'm gonna wait for some more people to get on this joint. Where you guys at? Make sure we're getting it out here. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm trying a new microphone. I want to make sure that you can everything sounds all right. See if anybody jumping on today. Where they at though? Quan, what up, son? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. You know what I'm saying? So make sure everybody can hear me all right. We out here. We out here. We out here. We out here. Can you hear me? Need to know that. Need to know that. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm coming in loud and clear. Yo, what up? What up? I'm at the gym now, man. So I can catch the seminar. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up? Can you hear me? Miguel says, yeah. Let me show everybody here how this mic sound. Let me know if it's good. All right, Quan says you hear me. Cool, cool, cool. We out here. We out here, man. I got some stuff I want to talk about today, but I want to wait for some more people to get on. How many ready for the masterclass we doing today on how to build your own business? How many ready for that? Who ready for that? Who's ready for that? Who's ready for that? Oh yeah, okay. Lon says today's much better. Cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna start using the mic, man. I just bought this, and because I just felt like people wasn't hearing me as well as I wanted them to, man. All right, cool. All right, you ready? They ready for today. Just so you guys know, you get 20% off all Bro Labs products because this week only. Because it's my birthday. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you take advantage of that. I'm going to put it in there. The link in there, brandoncarter.com/birthday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can come fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? The mic is better. Would you have I would have to use speakers to. Okay. So the mic is better. Nice. Happy birthday! Thank you, man. Thank you, Alana. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I hope so. I don't know how to pronounce words. Yeah, man. Yo, Brandon, what up? What up? You know what I'm saying? 20 days of greatness. 30 days of greatness, man. What up, Brandon? I just saw you 20 minutes ago. Where you see me? Billy says congrats. Yeah, Quan says the mic is right better, man. During the right hit. Cool. I was in the right hit. Trina says happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is. I'm about to turn tomorrow. I turn 34. Yeah. Today's actually my sister's birthday. We have her birthday before mine, and so I guess there's that. Today's Nas's birthday as well. Can't stay long. Just wanted to talk that shit. Yeah, today's not gonna be a longer one. Anyway, because I gotta get ready for the seminar. But I think I can give you the same amount of value in this amount of time, man. So we gonna knock it out. Just want to wait a few more minutes for some more people to get on. You know what I'm saying? Might start getting gray hairs. I have my chin. You can see a few. Got them gray chin hairs. It's all good though. It's all good. That's wisdom. Oh, same birthday as my father. No wonder I look up to you, says Kevin. Oh, thanks. Your dad seems like a good man. A good man. Will there be a will there? Yeah, you can. If you registered for the webinar, you can see the replay, but you only see it if you registered. So, don't fuck this up. But yeah, we're gonna break that shit down. How to start a business, man. How to start. Like we started. This rebellion product. Like how to bring a product to market. Especially but more in people in the fitness business. It's gonna be more tailored to them. But you can apply this shit to everything. And a lot of you guys say, man, I don't have time to watch it. I don't have to watch it. You don't have time because you're not your own boss. That's why. You don't have time because you don't set your rules. You show up to work when someone else tells you to. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you would like the freedom to do what you want when you want, then this webinar is going to be real, it's going to be real beneficial for you. All right, man. So we're probably going to get started. It's been at 15 for a minute. Maybe that's what we're going to get today, man. But I'm going to talk to y'all 15. We're going to go hard. So today I want to talk to you about how to change any part of your personality, anything about yourself right now in an instant. All right. Some people says it takes a long time to change. You got to change. No, man. It only takes a minute. It only takes a minute. But you got to do the right thing. Would you like to know how to change anything about yourself or your personality? What are some things that you guys want to change, that you've been trying to change about yourself, but you haven't been able to do it up until this point? What are some of the things? Let me know. Okay. Eric says he used Revolt at the last night's 14 miler. That's what's up. Quan says it's ego. Brandon says victim behavior. Yeah. Yo, Zach, what up? What up? Ed says discipline. More courage. Just all right. So now that we got some of these discipline, another discipline. Discipline's been a big thing for you guys. Being timid and talking to women I don't know. All right, I feel you, Kevin. That's something that takes practice. Aaron says self-discipline. I think I can turn my air conditioner on because I got the mic, so it should be good. All right. Aaron says that's a discipline. Ed says me too. All right, cool. So does anyone? Trina says self-discipline. All right. So why does anyone do anything? Why does anyone do anything? I'm gonna tell you why. First, Freud said this, but I also came across the same concept in Tony Robbins' book, Awaken the Giant Within, one of the books that changed my life. And then when I took psychology class in college, they talked about it as well. So it's like this. The reason people do anything, the reason anyone does anything, it's one or two reasons. It's one of these reasons or a combination of the two. Everyone does anything because they're trying to move towards pleasure and or away from pain. That's it. You want to know why someone did something? Man, I don't know why he did that. He was trying to move from pain and towards pleasure. That's why. Why would someone do that? Hey, we don't know exactly why, what went on in their mind, what process, but that process led them to believe that doing whatever it is they did moved them towards pleasure and away from pain. And that's why you're here. That's why you signed up for this program, right? You thought either something was bothering you that you wanted to change, and you thought I could help, or you wanted to accomplish something that you thought would bring you pleasure, and you thought I could help. And you were right on both accounts. And this is not, I didn't make this up. I learned this in psychology class, and this is just, the basics of most modern psychology. Everyone is always, without exception, moving towards pleasure and away from pain. So, if there's something you want to change about yourself, you have to associate in your mind massive pain massive pain if you don't do it. And you have to associate massive pleasure to accomplishing it. And a lot of you just have bad associations, right? So if you're not disciplined, that means you haven't you associate more pain and or pleasure with not doing what you're supposed to do, right? Playing video games is fun, right? So maybe you don't do your homework. You understand what I'm saying? Sleeping in may give you more pleasure, but you might be late to work. Alana says she wants to be more organized. Being a messy motherfucker, cleaning up things, organizing things may be more pleasurable to you than actually cleaning or organizing or putting things in order. And I don't know if you meant like organizing physical things, but maybe you meant organizing your life and structure. That's cool. I get that. You have to reframe these associations. You have to reframe these associations. So Kevin said talking to women he doesn't know. He wants to meet more women. He's lonely. Good. Good. So what you have to do is associate. You have to think about what your life's going to be like if you just sit in your room masturbating for the rest of your life, you know? How many opportunities are you going to let slip by? You know, maybe you'll never get married or have kids. And these are real things that can happen. You have to think about those things as opposed to thinking about what you're thinking about now. Because now you're thinking about, when you see a woman you like, you're thinking about the fear of rejection. And you're associating the pain with that fear. You're associating the pain of not knowing what to say or to being scared. You have to think past the immediate pain or the immediate pleasure and start thinking about the long-term pain and the long-term pleasure. Because almost without exception, the things that feel good now will put you in circumstances where you don't feel good later. I love ice cream. I love it. And if all I did was think about instant gratification, then I would just sit in a room watching Sports Center and eating ice cream all day. That's what I did on cheat day. I watched football, hours of it, and ate 2 pints of ice cream, cake, all that stuff. But it was cheat day. But if I did that, in a perfect world, that would be my whole day. But what's that going to lead to? That's going to lead to pain down the line. So you have to associate you have to think about your long-term pleasure and pain and not just short-term. Because going for short-term instant gratification is the road to failure. Wrap your mind around that. Instant gratification is the highway to failure, disappointment, regret, and suffering. You have to develop a long-term focus, right? So think about the pain of what your immediate actions will cause down the line. So right now you guys are associating things with whatever it is you haven't changed. Right now you associate more immediate pleasure and or pain with doing the actions that, you know, right now you're not doing what you're supposed to do because it either causes immediate pain or not doing it or doing something else would have immediate pleasure. But if you can hold off on that and focus on the long-term pain or pleasure, that's how you succeed. Are you guys feeling me right now? I hope you're feeling me. I have some friends who are pickup coaches. Like they teach men, they're like Hitch, right? Like you seen the movie Hitch, and they teach guys who, like shy guys who like maybe haven't had a lot of success in dating or maybe never had a girlfriend. They teach those guys how to meet, you know, how to be more confident and not be weird around women, you know, and like just meet them, you know. The problem is those guys are so good at meeting women, right, that they let even if they're fat, you know, or out of shape, so they let they don't associate enough pleasure with working out, right, because that's not a pain point for them. So now they can't see the long-term benefits. So when I was working with one of them, I was like, listen, bro, you got to think long-term. You got to think about your kids. What kind of shape are your kids going to be if they see your fat dad, you know? Are they going to pick up healthy habits and live a happy, healthy life? Are you going to be alive long enough to see them graduate from college if you keep doing what you're doing? So on that right now, when I talk to them about that, and this is real, it's not like convincing them. I'm associating pain with them, with their current lifestyle down the line. What's going on? You think you're only gonna get older? You're getting older every day. You think it's gonna get easier to get in shape? You think it's gonna be easier whenever you just when the fatter and older you get? And now your son's gonna be in high school or middle school, and he's gonna want to play games. He's gonna want you to teach him how to play sports, and your fat ass ain't gonna be able to do it. What kind of example are you setting for him? These are things. This is how I talk, because this is real. It might sound harsh, but it's not. It's not a lie. I'm harsh deliberately because I want to bring the pain. Then I think, all right, so what? Now, if you start changing, if you start doing the things I tell you to do, your son grows up, he thinks of his dad. His dad's his hero, man. His dad's the strongest guy. His dad's in great shape. His dad has tons of energy. His dad teaches him how to play sports. His dad has enough energy to go to all his games and play with them. Now I'm associating pleasure with it, you know what I'm saying? But then I always bring it back. Like, but what's going to happen if he doesn't? What's going to happen if you don't change? You know what's going to happen. You're going to be too fat to play with your kids, and you're probably going to die when they're in their 20s or 30s. And you're going to leave them, you know, and you're going to regret it. You're going to just regret not seeing your never having grandkids, never seeing your grandkids. And your kids won't look up to you. Or worse, they will look up to you and adopt your same patterns. Because you become like the people you're around. So you're going to have some fat kids. Because they're doing the same stuff you're doing. You're setting the example with them. And none of this is a lie. It's been studies that show kids whose parents smoke start smoking. You know, like your kids imitate you, right? That's how they learn everything. So they see you living a fat lifestyle, and then they grow up to be fat. And then what do you think that's going to do for their confidence? How do you think how do you think their self-image is going to be? It's going to be all your fault. It sounds harsh, but it's not true. Or you can set the amazing example, and they grow up to be strong, healthy, confident kids. Right? Because most guys who are trained are young guys, and then they think women is like, you know, a pain point for them, or pain or pleasure point for them, but it won't work for these guys because they're you know, they teach dating. They're like Hitch, right? They think, and they've been able to have success in that realm without it. So you have to, man. You have to associate pain. You gotta do yourself with yourself. You know. Alana, you want to be more organized. How much right now you associate pain with like organizing stuff, like whether you know it or not, subconsciously. The only reason if you don't, because you associate pain with it, or you associate pleasure with doing whatever it is that's stopping you from organizing yourself. You gotta bring the pain, Alana. How much time do you spend? How much time do you waste looking for stuff? How many opportunities are you letting slip by because you can't find stuff because your life's out of order? Do you want to live like this forever? How successful do you think you're going to be if that's your whole life? Now your kids are going to imitate you. They're going to be unorganized, sloppy motherfuckers. I know it sounds harsh, man, but it's not untrue. You have to bring the pain. Now, Lana, imagine you got everything in order. Your life is structured. You know what you're doing every time of the day, and you're knocking these things out, and you're like a machine, man. You're so productive and prolific. You're getting more done. You have more time to spend with your family. You have more time to spend with your friends and do the things you enjoy. You don't feel like you're rushing all the time. Life becomes easier because you've planned things. Your children see that. I don't know if you have kids, I'm just saying. Your children or your friends see that and they start looking up to you. How does it gonna make them feel when they, when you like them to adopt these habits too? When you like to set a good example for them? When you like have more time to be with them because you're so well organized, you're like a well-oiled machine. That's what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta associate pleasure with doing what you're supposed to do, and associate pain with not doing. I mean, massive pain though. Massive pain. All this, man, you're good the way you are. You gotta accept yourself the way you are. Fuck that. You suck. You gotta get better. If you were good enough, you'd be good enough already. You wouldn't have to convince yourself of it. Michael Jordan kept getting beat in the finals by the Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas and them. Shout out to Isaiah Thomas, Southside Chicago. What up? I don't know if you're listening. I don't know if you joined the 30 Days of Greatness or not, but what up? And Isaiah was kicked his motherfucking ass. Michael Jordan, 2 years in a row, whooped that ass, spanked him. Jordan didn't say, I'm good enough the way I am. Well, I accept myself, and I'm just going to enjoy the process. Fuck that. Jordan said, I'm tired of getting beat. It hurts. I saw him cry. Michael Jordan cried. My idol cried. Good. Feel that pain. Exaggerate it. You want to be a failure all your life, Michael? You want to be just another good basketball player who never made it to the mountaintop? Who never succeeded? Or do you want to be the one holding the goddamn trophy like a champion? That's what Michael did. He said, I'm tired of it. It's too much pain. So he went and got a trainer because he was getting his ass kicked. They was throwing him around real physical. Them bad boy Pistons, man, they were a physical team. And Jordan, when you said he was skinny as hell back then. So they started fucking knocking him around. Then he started training. He said, you know what, I'm tired of this. So he started training, working out, lifting weights. And if you look at Michael Jordan's early pictures, like when he was skinny as hell. He looked like Wiz Khalifa, But then look at him towards like the champion days. Michael looked like a physique competitor almost. Like like Michael was muscular. You gotta remember he's tall as shit. So taller guys don't look, even if they have more muscle, you can't see it. It doesn't look. It's just different. He had more muscle than you think. Like he was strong as shit. And then he won. He wasn't good enough. If he was good enough, he'd be good enough. Kind of like when Mark Zuckerberg said to the Facebook guy, he said to those guys who sued him, he said, you invented Facebook. You would have invented Facebook. If you were good enough, you'd be good enough. Don't be happy with yourself. You suck. That's what you say to yourself. Get mad. Because that's the only way you're going to change. You're only going to change if you bring the pain. You're only going to change if you bring the pain. If you don't bring the pain, with no pain, no change. And I'm more about pain than pleasure. Pleasure is cool. It helps. It's fine. But there's this is like a lot of studies say that pain motivates people more than pleasure. It's just, I don't know, like or fear of loss will motivate people better than gain. And there's a lot of studies show that. Like, this is not me just talking. If you read Think Fast and Slow, they did a study where there was some fucking task, and they offered people $5 to do the task. Or then they took another group and it's same task and they said you lose $5 if you don't do it. The lose $5 beat the hell out of the gain $5. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more about the pain. The pleasure is cool, man, but pain, like if I put a gun to your head and said, "Hey asshole, go approach that girl and say, introduce yourself, and be nice, make her smile, say something friendly or something," you would do it, you know. But you know, the thought of like maybe meeting someone and going on a date with her might, you know, that's not enough pleasure to get you past. I mean, the pleasure is just not enough in a lot of times, man. Jordan had to get his ass beat to step up. You know, he wanted to win, but he had to get his ass beat to do what was necessary. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I want to keep this one short today, man. But like that, because I really want you to get that concept. Bring the pain. Associate massive pain with not doing what you're supposed to do, and associate massive pleasure with doing what you're supposed to do. And the way to do that, you have to think more long term. It's not going to work in the short term. You got to think more long term, and then you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Any questions, man, before I get up out of here? Because I got to get ready for this webinar. But I wanted to bless you. That's some real. I mean, that right there was worth way more than the $30. I think you got your dollars worth today, because that's real shit. If you want more information about it, you can read Freud. I think he has just Google the Pain and Pleasure Principle by Sigmund Freud. That might be a hard read, but they talk about it. Tony Robbins talks about it a lot in Awakening the Giant Within, or just any psychology book. There's a chapter on it, you know, any modern psychology book. Yep, I'm thankful, man, for the pain I went through. Yeah. Actually, guys, I gotta go get ready for this thing, man. But I did want to bless y'all that that's a big one. That's a big one. I'll do a longer Q&A tomorrow. All right. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. Peace.